Be careful, dear one. Your heart is pure, filled with love and trust, but someone close to you has been using that goodness against you. This message is urgent, and it comes from Jesus Christ's heart, who sees what you cannot. He loves you too much to let you be taken advantage of, and He is sending this message to protect, awaken, and guide you. You've been walking with innocence, trusting those around you and believing in their goodness, which is beautiful. Your heart reflects the love and kindness of Jesus Himself. You give generously, prioritizing the needs of others over your own, just as He did. But know that your innocence is both a gift and a vulnerability. Like a bright light in the dark, your goodness can sometimes attract the wrong people, those who want to take without giving, who see your trust as a way to exploit you for their own gain. This message is not intended to scare you, but to warn you. Jesus wants to protect you. He knows what you can't see, and He's asking you to open your eyes. Your goodness is a strength, but it needs to be protected. Trust is beautiful, but it must be given wisely. Jesus is with you, guiding and encouraging you to pay attention to what's going on around you. Please pay close attention to this message, it could change everything. Jesus understands your heart deeply. He sees your willingness to forgive, your eagerness to assist, and your desire to see the best in others. Your heart is pure, and you generously give without hesitation. But, my dear child, there's something you might not see, something Jesus wants to show you. Someone close to you has taken advantage of your kindness, trust, and goodness for their own gain. It's a hard truth to face, but it's essential. Imagine a person right next to you, someone you've trusted, someone you care about, or perhaps someone with whom you've shared your heart. On the surface, they seem to be close to you, possibly even loving and caring, but there is another truth. While you've given your time, energy, and resources, this person has taken advantage of your innocence. They've been taking advantage of your good heart without truly caring for you. Jesus sees the whole picture. He sees everything that happens, even what you can't see. Perhaps you've recently felt drained, as if something is wrong, but you can't explain it. Perhaps there were small signs, a broken promise here, a little lie there, but you brushed them, thinking, they wouldn't do that to me. But the truth is that this person has been using you, and Jesus wants to protect you from the harm they may cause. He is calling you to be wise, to open your eyes, and to recognize that you do not have to allow this person to continue taking advantage of your goodness. In Matthew 10 verse 16, Jesus says, "Be wise as serpents, and innocent as doves." This balance is crucial. You can still be loving and kind, but you need to be wise. You must protect your heart, peace, and life from those who would take advantage of you. Trust Jesus, and He will lead you to wisdom, strength, and protection. Jesus doesn't want you to live in fear, but He does want you to be aware. There are signs to look for that can help you recognize if someone close to you is taking advantage of you. He wants you to be safe, protect your heart, and love wisely. Here are some important things to watch out for. Their connection with you is one-sided. Think about your relationship with this person. Are you the one who always gives, whether it's your time, emotions, energy, or resources? If you're always pouring out, and they rarely give back, that's a red flag. Jesus taught us that love is about both giving and receiving. If you're always the one giving, it's a sign that the balance is off. They only contact us when they need something. Is this person only coming to you when they need help? Perhaps they ask for money, emotional support, or for you to solve their problems. But when you need them, they're nowhere to be found. True relationships are built on mutual assistance, not just when it is convenient. Jesus calls us to be there for one another, but if someone is only there for their own benefit, it's a sign that they're using you. They manipulate your emotions. Think about how you feel after spending time with this person. Do they make you feel guilty or responsible for things that aren't your fault? Are they always twisting situations to make it seem like you're wrong, no matter what you do? Manipulation is a tool that people use to control others, and it can be difficult to identify. Jesus wants you to live in truth, not under the weight of another person's manipulation. They are dishonest or withhold critical information. Is this person being honest with you, or do they lie or make excuses? Do they keep things from you that should be shared? Dishonesty is a clear signal that a person is not acting with integrity. Jesus said, "The truth will set you free," John 8 verse 32. He wants you to engage in relationships that are open, honest, and truthful. They drain you emotionally and spiritually. How do you feel after being with this person? Do you feel tired, empty, or as if you've lost a part of yourself? A true friend, someone who truly loves and cares about you, will make you feel supported and valued. But if you feel depleted, exhausted, or like you're losing your joy, it's because they're taking more than they should. Jesus states that his burden is light, Matthew 11 verse 30. If being around this person feels like a heavy burden, it might be because they are draining your energy and spirit in ways that aren't good for you. It's difficult to accept that someone you care about might be using you. You might wonder, why would they do this? The answer often comes from their own struggles. People who use others are sometimes dealing with their own brokenness, things they haven't worked through. They may not even realize the harm they are causing, but that does not make it right. Jesus understands their pain and loves them as much as he loves you. But he does not want you to be harmed by their actions. Here are a few reasons why someone may act this way. They are afraid of being alone. Some people cling to others for emotional support without providing anything in return. They hold on to you because they are afraid of being alone, not realizing they are draining you. They're in financial trouble. If someone is struggling with financial difficulties, they may constantly turn to you for assistance. They rely on you to solve their problems without attempting to help themselves. They struggle with selfishness. Some people do not know how to love or care for others in a healthy manner. They prioritize their own needs and ignore yours, taking without giving back. Whatever the reason, the truth is that their actions are not coming from a place of real love. Jesus loves you too much to let you be treated in this manner. He calls you to love others, but he also calls you to guard your heart. Proverbs 4 verse 23. Jesus protects and guides you. Jesus is not only your shepherd, but also your protector. He sees what is going on in your life and is stepping in to guide you. He wants you to know that it is okay to set boundaries. Boundaries are a way to protect yourself and show love to both yourself and others. Here's what Jesus is guiding you to do in this situation: pray for wisdom and discernment. Jesus wants you to see clearly. When something feels wrong, pray. Ask him to help you see the truth. Sometimes we don't see the whole picture because the enemy tries to keep us in the dark. But Jesus is the light, John 8 verse 12. He will shine his truth into your life and show you what you need to know. Don't be afraid to ask Jesus for wisdom. He will give it to you. Establish boundaries. Jesus understood the importance of setting boundaries. Even though he loved everyone, he frequently took time to pray and be alone. Luke 5 verse 16. He knew that to give his best to others, he had to take care of himself first. You can do the same. It's okay to say no. You are allowed to protect your time, energy, and heart. Setting boundaries isn't unloving, it's essential for a healthy relationship. Boundaries protect you and help you maintain your faith. Confront the situation with love and truth. Jesus calls us to speak the truth in love, Ephesians 4 verse 15. If you feel compelled to have an honest conversation with the person who has been taking advantage of you, tell them how their actions have made you feel. Speak from a place of love, but stand firm in your truth. Sometimes, people don't realize the harm they're causing until someone points it out. It may be difficult, but confronting the situation with honesty and love can lead to change. Release what you can't control. You cannot control how others behave, but you can control how you react. Jesus wants you to let go of what you cannot change. Trust him with the situation. Give it to him, and trust that he will handle it in his perfect way and time. Don't bear the weight of someone else's actions, let Jesus take it from you. You don't have to carry that weight. Trust in Jesus' protection. Jesus is your protector. He is watching over and guiding you. Psalm 91 verse 4 states, "He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings, you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart." Trust that Jesus is protecting you from harm. He will guide you to peace and rest. He has your back and will lead you safely through this situation. Believe that he will protect your heart and guide you toward healing. A call to protect your heart, but keep it open to God's love. Remember this as you continue your journey. Jesus does not want you to close your heart. He doesn't want you to shut out love because of the hurt you've experienced. Yes, he is urging you to be cautious and protect yourself from those who would abuse your trust, but he also wants you to keep your heart open to his love. He will bring people into your life who will love you as he loves you, selflessly, purely, and with genuine concern. You may feel hurt right now. You may feel betrayed by someone close to you, and that pain can cut deep. But remember that Jesus is your healer. He can heal your heart's broken places. He can fill the empty spaces left by others with his love and peace. The Bible states, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Psalm 34 verse 18. Lean into him. He will get you through this stronger than you were before. He will heal your pain and teach you how to love wisely. Final thoughts: stay strong. Stay close to Jesus. This message serves as a reminder of Jesus' deep love for you. He can see things that you cannot. He is always watching over you, protecting and guiding you. Trust that he is guiding you through this situation, and know that his plans for your life are full of hope and blessings. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jesus will not let this person's actions ruin your future. Stay close to Jesus. He is your protector, guide, and friend. With his guidance, you will navigate this relationship with wisdom, grace, and strength. Trust in his eternal love. It will never fail you.